Welcome back. Welcome to Tarot Tutti. Today we're going to do a May 2022 reading for the sign of Aquarius. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I like to have these out by the 1st of the month. But I got a lot going on at the moment, so I appreciate your patience. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is your first time here, welcome. If you want to know when my next readings are up, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you don't mind, to show your support, appreciation. Plus it gives you a little heads up, like I said, on the next readings, so you don't have to search around or wonder if you missed one. Now there are some glitches in it sometimes, just to warn you, but at least that's been my experience. I've had channels I've subscribed to, and for some reason or another I didn't get the notification. So you can always just do a search. But subscribing helps you along that way anyway. Okay? Alright, let's see what's going on with you in May, Aquarius. I'm just going to deal some cards looking at a situation. I'm going to deal some cards tell me a little bit about some complications with that situation, and then deal the cards of advice. Because you're here to figure out how to handle it. So you got to have that advice, right? That follow-up. Okay, let's see what you're dealing with here. Oh, it looks like you've got some kind of new start here. You might be learning something new. Jack of Hearts. Some young, vibrant energy or inexperience that goes along with learning something new. You're inexperienced in this area. It's also, this particular Jack is the card of a partner or a close friend. So it could mean some kind of romantic thing stirring up here. Maybe you have a new relationship and you're learning about that person. And then we have the Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs talks about open roads, new pathways, new opportunities, and again, it fits so nicely with this theme of a new start, possibly in love. I might have hit the nail on the head with that, because that's resonating strong with me, with where this is going. But let's see. Again, this is indicating that the road is open for some new pursuits or new adventures here. Could be mentally, spiritually, financially, romantically. But anyway, it's a very happy card, the Six of Clubs. That's what's important to emphasize here. We're going to pull out some more cards to clarify. Uh-oh. You have an older, mature male energy involved. But this person tends to cause problems. Doesn't have to be horrible, ground-shaking, earth-shattering problems. Maybe there's something that somebody doesn't approve of this relationship. Maybe this person has a friend who doesn't like that they're involved with you, or vice versa. Like you have a friend saying, this person isn't good for you. In any case, this is kind of an authority figure. This is somebody that generally takes the authority or really does have that position. There's a lot of control implied with the king, okay? This could also be, this could be you. Okay, this is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let's get another card here. See what's going on with Aquarius right now in May. Oh, I apologize for my I smeared that with some ash. I don't know if that makes it more holy. But in any case, this is a Two of Spades. Twos are generally the cards of balance and harmony. But in this case, you got some kind of, I almost said disbalance. I don't think disbalance is a word. Look it up. I don't think it is. But you have some division, disharmony definitely going on. There could also be a fear of being abandoned. somebody in your life. I'm not seeing how that fits in with the situation here, but actually I do. I take that back. With this King of Spades, this could be a person who's threatening to maybe not be involved with you because they disapprove of what you're starting here. And it's bringing some kind of disharmony here. Isn't that funny how things work sometimes? We find happiness or some kind of thing in our life that brings us meaning, and it kind of tips the scales, right? The stuff on the other side of your life, or things that are going on, situations, relationships, they start to have trouble. Whereas this area over here is going well now. It's like you can't have it all in synchronicity at the same time. Synchrony, yeah. Synchronized at the same time. In any case, you're looking at this as kind of a brand new opportunity, and you're looking at it as a very good opportunity. I will say that. Whatever it is. Oh, you have the Joker. This is the black and white Joker. This Joker, this is in the traditional tarot deck. If you haven't heard me say this, this is equivalent to the Fool. The Fool, to me, in both this deck and the traditional tarot, is somebody who's open to new ideas, concepts, opinions. They don't have preconceived notions about how things should be. They're just leaving themselves open to fate and what comes their way and how it affects them. It's pretty deep, right? Yeah, the Fool is, it's kind of like you've given up your safety net. That's how I look at the Fool. You've given up your safety net and you're going in head first. This is perhaps the attitude you have here with this new start. And I do think it's involving some kind of person you've met, and you're learning about them in this relationship and what it can do, because it's bringing up possibilities for great opportunities in the future, or at least you're headed that way. And you're just kind of open to that. This King of Spades here could be the one causing trouble, saying, you need to think twice about this. I get a bad feeling from this person, or I'm not getting a good feeling about the situation, so therefore it's bringing up this disharmony with the Two of Spades. But I'm going to go ahead and look at the complication. I think we already kind of have it. Jack of Clubs. Now, again, this is a person who's younger, immature. Like with these Jack energies, they're younger, immature people, but not immature as in like irritatingly so, just less experienced. This could be an area that you're just not very experienced in, Aquarius, so you're feeling kind of out of your element. But this is a person who has high moral values, and they have very good intentions. If you're looking at this as being an outside influence, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It could also be somebody you look up to, like a pastor, some kind of mentor, a counselor, a trusted friend. You also have the Six of Diamonds. Again, this talks about opportunities, but with the diamonds, you're looking at taking some kind of financial responsibility. It could be like paying off debt, for example. It doesn't have to be that. But it's like planning a budget, or planning some kind of, literally like a business plan. Okay? Because a lot of money is going to be utilized for something in this sense. But, this is an interesting complication. Maybe it has something to do with work. We got the Two of Clubs here, though. Again, we have the card of balance and harmony, but this time, this is speaking to us and saying we need to communicate our wants and needs better. This is literally called the Talker card. I would say that's your complication. There's some communication problems here. Probably not with this Jack of Hearts. maybe you have this close friend, in addition to this King of Spades energy. That could be the same person. You never know how these readings play out here, but you need to talk to this person more about why perhaps you're involving yourself in this, why it's important to you, what appeals to you, why you feel like it's the right thing to do, because that would clear it up. Yeah, this is the need for communication. The Six of Diamonds, like I said, is kind of the open road. I guess, in some way this person is saying you're leaving yourself open to vulnerability, or this energy, whoever is represented by this. Maybe they're afraid they're a gold digger, because we have diamonds, pentacles, okay? Or some kind of person who wants to take you for your money, for where you live. Maybe you earn more than they do, so you have more means at your disposal. Maybe you come from a wealthy family. Honestly, it could be that. Five of spades. Five of clubs. This is the card of change. With the Five of Clubs, we're looking at a need for a major change. That's interesting, considering that you are embarking on this new starting over from somewhere anyway, or starting something new. And along the way, when you make the change, obviously it's going to lead to changes. This is being seen as a complication, though, because this is also not being satisfied with the way you live. And that could mean financially, that could mean literally where you live or who you live with. But you're kind of... There's something... This is indicating you're stuck in some kind of rut. And so you need a revamping of whatever this lifestyle quality is, okay, with this Five of Clubs. Two of Diamonds. Again, balance and harmony. I have not a lot of diamonds coming out, but I'm kind of getting a hint of a little bit of a financial theme here. It could mean that you need to watch the balance with your finances, for example. On its own, this card would mean that you are financially secure in some way. It's also the card of positive relationships, because it's the couples card. It's a couples, not card, but energy, right? It's a pairing up. It could also mean that people disapprove of the pairing up. I think that totally goes in line with what I was just saying, especially with this King of Spades, but also possibly with this person you really look up to, this friend. Let's see what your advice is. I do think this is about a relationship. Oh, we got hearts. What did I say? Sorry, I'm having trouble. I don't have nails, so it's hard to pick these up. Looks like you're moving ahead despite what's going on here. In the realm of advice, though, this is honestly, this is a card of talking about relieving stress. It usually involves work, though. I guess you could see, pursuing something or somebody new as a form of work. And perhaps you need to take a break from it. The Seven of Hearts here, this is, honestly, this is kind of... It's just people being unreliable. So maybe you're feeling like these people who are giving you advice are unreliable. It's possible it's warning you that this person that I feel like you've met is unreliable. Let's see what this says. Oh, Five of Spades. So again, out of the course of actions here, this is another kind of change. Honestly, this is not a good change. This is a breaking up, a disruption change. It can actually heavily influence your lifestyle due to influences outside of your control and surprise events. I'm going to get some more cards, but honestly, not off the top of my head, but off the, like, my impression is what I'm trying to say. My impression of this advice is you need to be careful of disappointment of people not being reliable. Again, if with the Joker here, the Fool, if you're being a little naive, you don't know them that well. Okay? Yeah, and this, like I said, this is saying you need to take a break. Gosh, if it's a relationship, taking a break from just the relationship, maybe backing off, giving yourself some space, not seeing them every day or talking to them every day, you know, that kind of thing. Not like you need to give it up entirely, but that would release some stress, perhaps clear your mind. Or you're looking at some surprise implications, surprise events happening, surprise influences. I was trying to think of the right word. Effects, that's the right word. Effects on you, surprise effects on you. Probably undesirable, as indicated by the spades here. I'm going to deal another card here before I wrap it up for Aquarius. It's exciting, you met somebody new though. 4 spades. This is the card that talks about our stability and our balance. This is, strangely enough, even though this is about stability, on the other flip side of this card, like I guess you could say the negative interpretation is that you're impulsive. And that just popped into my head because it was like, well, if you're being a little naive in the sense that you're not caring about consequences at this point and you're jumping into this, you're being impulsive, right? So your stability here could be a little bit jarred as a result of not thinking things through, being practical. But it is the card of balance. Maybe in a very real sense you need to be concerned about the balance in your life. This could potentially throw you off balance. Let's grab another card though. There's Aquarius need to be careful of here. Oh, we got the 4 of Hearts. See, again, this is about protection. Feeling like you belong to a core group, a family circle, a tribe. This is feeling very secure. I think right now you do feel very secure. That's just it. But you kind of have influences out here saying be careful, don't trust all the way because you could be really let down. It could break your heart. It could break your heart. And you also got people on the wings here kind of, or at least one person giving you warnings about at least their concerns about what's going on. If I were to wrap this up and give you the advice, Aquarius, yes, I think I would. Just be careful because you never know people until... you know what popped into my head? Until it's too late. I don't want to be that doom and gloom, but you don't want to trust people before they've earned it. It takes time to build trust. Trust is something I think we take for granted sometimes, and honestly, it's a very immature, naive way to just trust everybody at face value. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't trust anybody at all. There's a certain amount of trust you have to be social and to make connections with people, but don't let it go too far. You can end up with this broken heart, and you can end up with some real disappointment. I'm going to wrap it up there. That's pretty stern. That's a firm message in my mind. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, would you? And thank you for being here. I hope that helped. And I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks for, well, might not be a couple of weeks now since I'm a little bit late getting these out for May. The mid-May readings. I'm probably not going to be able to do bonus readings this month. Just a heads up. I have a serious time crunch going on. Anyway, take care until I see you again.